Hey everyone, so I have another video today to add to my 90s nostalgia videos, and I know this has been quite a while since I did one of these, so my apologies for that. I know this is long due, but today I'm talking about Help, It's the Hair Bear Bunch, which until last week I only ever thought was called Hair Bear Bunch, so it was quite interesting to realise there's a Help, It's the at the beginning. And I'll be honest with you, I had to recap with this. I sat and watched quite a few episodes on YouTube to jog my memory, and I never ever realised that the Hair Bear Bunch lived in a zoo. I know that's kind of the obvious thing, because they're zoo animals and it's just common knowledge, but I honestly never knew the Hair Bear Bunch lived in a zoo. I think as a kid I never really understood what was going on, but it was good. So they live in a zoo, and at night they cause a little bit of havoc, but it's not destructive havoc, it's just they're being themselves. They live in a cave, and it looks like a standard cave inside a zoo. But at night time, when all the guards are away, they have all these different buttons and things, and they press it, and a fridge appears, and a television appears, and the wall turns around to be a proper plush bed rather than just a solid floor. And they make it really cozy for themselves. And they look absolutely brilliant. You have Hair Bear, Bubby Bear, and Square Bear, which is just brilliant names from Hanna Barbera, absolutely fantastic. And you have the guards who are looking out for them. You have, now their names I've written down, but you have Mr. Peebles or Peeves or Peeves or something, I don't know. I couldn't quite understand what they were saying, and I couldn't find out the actual name of it on IMDb or Wikipedia. It wasn't listed, so it was kind of hard to understand. But he's the big boss, the captain boss, the mean boss. And then you have that really tall, plump zookeeper guy who is like a bit of a dope. I remember one episode which I couldn't find on YouTube, but there was one episode where the main guard said, watch those bears like a hawk. So the plump guard stood on one foot, put the other leg in the air, put his arms out, and stood as if he was an actual hawk. I thought, that's a really dopey character. So it's quite funny in that sense, and it's just the Hair Bear Bunch are so fantastic with what they do, because they're not causing trouble. They just want to be treated like not bears. Basically, they don't want to live like bears. And, they'll escape and they'll go places and they'll get up to things, and then there's this big scene in the opening titles actually where they're running into the cage and they're being chased. And in the song lyrics for the opening title sequence, it goes on about how we don't even bite. So don't yell, help, help, here come the bears, help, help, here come the bears, help, help, here come the bears, help, it's the Hair Bear Bunch, do do do. So they're friendly bears. It's just they're misunderstood. The program is really bright and colourful. There's a lot of colours going on there. As I said, I didn't actually understand it was set in a zoo until I actually rewatched it. I don't know whether I was just too young to understand that, or I just paid absolutely no attention when I was younger. But I really did enjoy it. It was one of my favourite shows. Hair Bear was my favourite, but now Hair Bear kind of annoys me. I really like Square Bear the best, I think, if I had to choose one. But it's really good. It kind of reminds me of a Top Cat. Now obviously they're both Hanna Barbera, so there are going to be themes there running through anyway. But it does remind me of a bear version of Top Cat, Top Bear if you will. With Hair Bear being the equivalent to Top Cat. Yeah, but it is a really good program. If for some crazy reason you've never seen it, go and check it out on YouTube. Just type in Hair Bear Bunch or Help, It's a Hair Bear Bunch. The first episode will come up straight away, I believe, and so will the title sequence. But the title sequence is attached to whoever uploaded the first episode as well. So just give it a watch. You will love it, I promise. It's fantastic. It is so bright and lovely and energetic. Very funny, very entertaining. I think it would do really well nowadays if kids watched it. It's kind of got a Scooby-Doo theme to it, even though is Scooby-Doo Hanna-Barbera, or is that Warner Brothers? Or is that neither? Am I just being totally stupid here? I'm sure the makers of Scooby-Doo is common knowledge. I just can't think off the top of my head right now. Yeah, but please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on the Hair Bear Bunch, or Help, It's the Hair Bear Bunch. And also let me know if you didn't know it was set in a zoo either, because otherwise I'm just probably a really stupid person. I'm probably on my own with this one, but never mind. But please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on this. If you have any other requests for my 90s nostalgia series, please let me know. I still have a list that's bigger than this in size 10 font, so it's going to take me a little while to narrow it down. But I love adding to it, and I don't do it in order. I just pluck ones out and choose which ones I want to do. All requests I try and do now. Oh, and I know somebody's going to pick this up. I know this is my 90s nostalgia series, but this aired first in the 70s. It's just I'm a 90s child. I don't remember the 70s, So I know somebody was going to mention that. But yeah, so please feel free to leave comments, let me know your thoughts, yada yada. That is it for just now, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!